week. It's Martasha from Multico Mind. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So we are broadcasting live from Castlefin, County Donegal. Sure, Connell, Donegal. God, I was going to say something else there. But look, welcome to today's show, everybody. God, it was a long drive home from Galway yesterday. We put on probably 8 hours driving yesterday. God, the roads down to Galway, they say Donegal is the forgotten county. It is true. Like, the roads are not the best going down to Galway. Well, the kind of back roads the whole way down there. No motorways or no highways, or very few good roads. So we were always stuck behind tractors and all. But it was great to be with the people of Galway yesterday. It really was. It was a great day out. Galway's such a beautiful wee town, and it just kind of breaks my heart to see what's happening in Galway. It was a very liberal, woke city, unfortunately. So I hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's live stream. For those of you who were tuned in, hi. So welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Niall McConnell, leader of Shield na HÉireann. We're Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement on the whole island of Ireland. We had a good day out in Galway yesterday. We've got lots to cover. We've got a lot of footage to edit here. Like, we've got lots of speeches and whatnot. You know, it's just trying to get through it. You know, like, I'm pretty much doing all the video editing myself. It is hard. Like, it is hard. Just let me see here. I've got a message. Believe it or not, I got every speech recorded yesterday. You know, we do a live stream, and we do like pre-recorded speeches on like a 4K Sony camera. And for some reason, I don't know, I think it was my own fault or my cameraman's fault, whatever, doesn't really matter. It was just a simple mistake. I didn't record my own speech. Oh my God, can you believe it? So I didn't record my own speech. But there was another fella, a nice fella, who was beside me, and he pre-recorded it, and he's actually just sending it over to me now. So we'll get that edited maybe tomorrow. Might get that edited tomorrow. See, on the live stream, my voice is very distorted. You know, it's just about distorted my speech on my live stream. Maybe and on Tuesday I'll play it. I'll get it edited and cleaned up, the audio cleaned up. I'm just texting the man right now who's got the file. God bless him. Thanks very much for capturing it. Because I didn't press record for my own speech, but it is what it is. So let me know in the live chat where you're all from. But you're from Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand. No matter where you're from, please let me know. How's the audio coming in there? Is it any better tonight? We've got a new microphone, new audio setup here. We're trying to make things more professional, doing the best we can. So the great Irishman, says Catherine. Thanks for moderating, Catherine. It was an epic speech, says Reno. Thank you, Reno. Got your text. Sorry, I didn't get back to you there. Galway roads are awful, says Bernard. It's not even the road quality. It's just like, the surface. It's there's kind of windy roads, and you're stuck behind tractors and slow drivers. It's a long drive down there. So Sean Max says he's from Kilkenny. Anna says Canada. Renum says sounds great. John Doherty says he's from Letterkenny. Drogheda says Girona. County Cavan says Robert. Ballyaclay says 0. Let me know in the live chat where you're all from. See, we're live streaming here too. See, we're live streaming on X as well, and we're live streaming on Facebook. Just let me go there now. Just see how I don't really go there. I should go there more often, because I know people do watch me on them broadcasts as well. Let me go to Facebook to see what everyone's saying there. Not a wild lot. You probably hear my dog barking in the background. Hi, you be quiet now, dog. Oh yeah, listen to me. Oh, he is listening to me. All right, Limerick says Damien. Dublin 18, Bangladesh is T for everyone. Right. Drumconrath. Lizzie, where's that? Audio is great. Thank you. Thank you, 0. Arnmore, County Galway, says Bernard. Good evening, Niall from Waterford. The sound is perfect on your microscope. microphone, you mean? And well done with the live stream from Galway yesterday. No, we'll put a 1 in the live chat for the guy who did the live stream. It wasn't me. I didn't do the live stream. It was on my channel, yes, but it wasn't me doing the filming. I was doing other stuff. I was doing like kind of pre-recorded filming on my wee fancy gimbal thing. Brendan Carthy says Donegal 1 in the live chat for the live streamer. He did a great job. I felt really bad too for not recording my speech, but it's alright, don't worry about it. I don't know, was it him or me? It doesn't matter if it could have been me too. I might not have pressed record before I went up to the speech, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll get her one way or another. Your man send it over to me now anyway, so we'll get it edited up and we'll get her uploaded in the next day or two. Okay, everybody, look, let's get into tonight's action. We've got we'll discuss what happened regarding the Antifa rat, Mammy's boy, who got her arrested and sent packing home to his mammy with his tail between his legs. We'll get into all that, but first we're going to see our Lord's Prayers, Gaeilge, so please join me. Nanyam nahar agus avek agus bread neve, amen. Ar nahar atar now, go nefer danyam, go died the rate, go nyanter de holland talab mar yanter now. Ar nar na hul to do new, agus might do nar fekta, mar waihamage dar vectin a fian, at na lection a gahu, ak seer shin ulk, amen. Nanyam nahar agus avek agus bread neve, amen. Alright, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. Thank you so much for joining me. So, great to see so many people in the live chat already. If you're new to the show, my name is Niall McConnell. We broadcast live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. So the next show we'll be doing live is Tuesday at 8 p.m. Like we broadcast live already 4 times this week, 4 times out of the 7 days, and we upload 3 videos a day at the minute. Like, we're posting a lot of content, trying to raise awareness about what's happening. So the very least you just can do if you're new to the channel is subscribe, share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there, and let's get into tonight's action. What is someone said something there about a Garda getting attacked? I missed that comment. It's just away there now. That many people in the live chat there. I don't see that comment. Where did that go? I don't see it. Maybe it'll come back again. Hold on. Excuse me. I don't see that. Someone said the Garda was attacked again. Anyway, maybe someone will put another comment in. Look, let's get into tonight's action. Right, let's play that clip for those of you who haven't seen it already. It's only a minute and a half or so of the Antifa thug. So what happened was, I didn't get the start of it on camera, but there was a lady giving a speech there, and then one of these Reds, I think they threw an egg at Doran, the organizer of the protest, and the security guys swiftly jumped in and dealt with the situation. So just play this clip here now for those of you who haven't seen it. And the Antifa rat was crying and was thrown into the back of a paddy wagon. So let's get this clip up here now. Which one is it? That one there.
Hey, Mark, leave him out. Take him out. Do a child guard, will you? Take him out. Do a child guard. That's what Sinead is here.
We're doing our best to control it down. Do your job, Garda.
The far left causing political violence once again. The far left causing political violence. It's always the far left. Always the far left. Never Irish nationalists. Another example of the far left committing political violence. Hey?
Or if he can walk in the I think he's crying.
He's in tears there. Big man. Get him in. Hey! Out! In! Hey! Hey, walk in here.
So there was the wee rat thrown into the back of the paddy wagon. And, like, why were the Gardaí protecting that man as well? Like, they were shielding him from, from his face being exposed. But it is what it is. What a day it was watching the protest in the UK from the Bell and Britannia hotels. That's MQ. Hey, Niall, just greetings from Sweden, and to say you are doing great work and please keep going to inspire us all. Well, that's what I'm just an Irishman from Castlefin, County Donegal. I'm a sheep farmer. I'm just like the rest of you. I was brought up in a traditional Catholic household, and I just have a love for my own country. That's what it's all about. Nothing else really. Like, I'm hoping it can inspire other people to get out there onto the streets and to oppose the destruction of our country. Hi, so great stuff there in Galway yesterday. There was probably around 500 people maybe in Galway, maybe more. So it was a good day out, and well done to everybody for turning out. Any questions in the live chat, please let me know. You were saying a Garda or a Roma gypsy attacked a Garda with a sword. There's any clips in that? If there is any clips in that, Sean Mack, send them to me. I don't know. I haven't seen anything online, or even any articles. Where he's getting that information. Would like to see that. You know what I mean? If you can send it to me in Telegram, Sean. So if you're new to the show, please subscribe, share these videos with all your friends and family. We live stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. and we cover all the protests in Ireland as well. Like we go to all these protests, we hand out flags for free, banners, placards, signs, newspapers as well. So we're doing our best to help these protests out. Happened earlier today. So is there any articles, footage, anything of it? Okay. Now let's play a wee clip here, right? Let's go into some videos. Anne McCartney says, listening in Belfast, you're doing great, no problem at all. 12-year-old was also strangled as well as raped, says Maggie. I've never heard of any of this. If anybody's got any links, send it to me in Telegram. Mary Jo says, sometimes I tune in on the TV, guys. I can't comment there. I'm never far away. Playing the mental again. Yeah, they're always doing that, aren't they? When a migrant commits a really horrible crime, they always play the mental game. You know what else I forgot to say about the protest yesterday? And you know what? We'll do a wee teaser. I had a debate with with three Muslims yesterday, and then that Imam Noonan, is that right? He's like an Irish man, but he's converted to Islam, and he's now an imam. Him and two other Muslims, and I have the footage here. I just haven't edited it yet. I've got the raw footage. Let me see, where is it here now? I have it downloaded from my. Where is it? Is this the clip here? Just give me a second here to get it up. Where is that footage? Hold on now. No, that's not the file. Hold on. What other? This one here, maybe. So when you record in 4K, it's just massive files. Just let me listen here now. Okay, Law. Do you want to see a wee sneak preview of my debate with these Muslims? This is raw footage here. I haven't edited it. It's just straight into the footage. So if you want to watch like a minute or two of it, let me know in the live chat. This Pakistani man claiming he's an Irishman. So I put a 1 in the live chat if you do, or number 2 if you want me to just do some clips here about the news. So we've got a couple of articles and videos here to play as well. Mary Jo says, yes, please. Renum says, number 1. Yes, please. Yeah, Sean Max says 1. Yeah, I think you're going to say 1. Right, okay. Mary Jo says 1. Thomas says 1. YT King says 1. Robert says 1. Right, okay, let's get straight into it, right? Hold on. Let me just get the volume right. Now, this is 4K footage too, so it's really good high quality footage. Let me press this button here. Which one do I press? This one here, is it? That one there. Okay. So this just a bit of backstory. This is when we're walking the streets of Galway, and there's a young man to this gentleman's, this guy in the black hoodie. There's a guy to the right here, over here. I was talking to him first, and then this man comes over then. So let's just have a listen in here now, right?
And that, yeah, like historically we've been a Christian country.
And what about before Christianity?
Well, you know, like how far are you going to go back? You know, yes, Ireland was pagan, 1600 years ago.
1600 years ago. So
yeah, 1600 years ago.
So when the
but
Muslims came to
before Islam.
Yeah, before Islam, but before Christianity, they're the pagans, right? So what the pagans used to say when the Druids say to the Celts, they came over, when the monks came over, St. Patrick came over, they didn't tell them to like get lost.
So what you're saying is because Ireland used to be pagan 1600 years ago, we should just be Islamified now?
No, I didn't say that.
No, but that's what's happening.
No, my position.
That's what's happening.
How is that happening? The population of Ireland is mainly Catholic.
Yeah, but we're seeing open borders, massive. No, let me finish now, right? Ireland's borders are wide open. We're open our borders to the third world in the Middle East. There's a complete clash of culture here between like Muslim culture and Christian culture. They're like we've seen in England what happened there, France, Germany.
What exactly happened in England?
What?
What exactly happened?
Well, with the Rotherham rape grooming gangs.
Rape grooming gangs. Do you know percentage of the rape grooming gangs there are?
What?
You know what percentage of the actual population those Pakistani or Muslim gangs are?
All I know is that hundreds of thousands of young white white girls were raped.
I'm a law student.
Oh well, congratulations.
Yeah,
all I know is hundreds of thousands of white girls were groomed by people from the Middle East, Pakistani grooming gangs. Cultures clashing here, Western and Middle Eastern cultures. Look, Ireland's our only homeland. We have nowhere else to go to. You've got Pakistan, you've got the Middle East. This is a small percentage of the.
I'm Irish, bro. I'm Irish.
You're not Irish.
I'm not Irish.
No,
just
like I'm not Pakistani, I'm not. You're not Irish. How are you? Explain to me. How are you Irish?
I was born in this country. This is my country.
So what? Jesus was born in a stable. Doesn't make him a horse.
Jesus, bro, what are you?
Jesus was born in a stable. It doesn't make him a horse. Just because you were born here.
You were born in a hospital doesn't make you a dog. What kind of argument is this?
No, but you've no Irish blood.
Doesn't matter. Identifies Irish. Let's go back.
I don't care what you did. No, let's stick to this one.
No, we're not going to.
You're spitting on the graves of my ancestors. Our Irish men and Irish women gave their lives for. No.
I'm going to go back.
No. We're talking about what it means to be Irish. You're claiming to be Irish. What does it mean to be Irish? What does it mean to be Irish?
The whole position, your posture.
So there's a wee snippet there of my debate, and there's also this guy here. I'll not play this clip. Hold on, let me turn it down right. So I'm not going to. That was just a wee teaser. This guy here too. What do you call this? Noonan, isn't it? This guy here. Also had a wee interaction with him. Everything was very peaceful and it was cordial. There was no hostility, whatever. You know, it was there was no hostility. Just kind of wipe the floor with him. Based Niall says, Damien, he is not Irish. I know the cheek of these people, right, to claim that they're Irish. You know, like there's a funny video, right, of that guy. What's his name? Carl Rock. Do you ever watch him? he's just like he's this white fella from New Zealand, and he thinks he's Indian. He's got a massive YouTube channel, and sometimes I've watched his videos just to be so grateful that I live in Ireland. Like, cause he's married this like Indian woman, and he lives in India with this woman, and he like tries to promote the Indian culture, but also exposes Indian scams. And anyway, long story short, one of his videos, he was like walking through the streets of India, like Delhi, I think he lives in New Delhi, and he was trying to buy something, I don't know, buy some spices or something. He was doing a vlog, and he got into an argument with one of these Indian fellas, and he says to this Indian fella, "Hey bro, I'm Indian." The white fella says, "Hey bro, I'm Indian." And he was like, the Indian guy lost the plot. He was like, "Are you Indian? You are..." No, he started really getting really aggressive. "You are not Indian." No, like, and then the white fella said, "I am Indian. I am living in India. I have an Indian passport. I married an Indian wife. My wife is Indian." I said, the Indian guy was just going crazy at him. You know, people from the Middle East and people from Asia will never accept us as Indians or Pakistanis, but they can come to our country and say, oh, I identify as Irish. I was born here, you know? So that was just a wee story I thought of there about Carl Rock, the white Indian man. So what do you think of that wee interaction there with the Muslim? Identifies, he identifies as Irish, you know. Oh, sorry, I've missed all these comments. Let me go back a wee bit here, right? Now there's an article about it that Ballyogan, South Dublin and X, right? Okay. Go home while you can, says Mammy. There was no Islam in Ireland pre-1970s. The government brought in Muslims to run a halal meat factory in Balladreen. Or was that not Ballyhonus? Maybe it was Ballahadreen as well. But remember there was like a Muslim man brought in all the migrant workers in Ballyhonus as well. He is not Irish, says E. Damien says based Niall. You tell him that, says Catherine, the cheek of it. Let's stick to this one. Yes, he didn't want to talk about what it means to be Irish because he knows his argument was completely flawed. You know, he says he identifies as Irish. He knows he knows he's wrong. He says, I identify as Irish. He knows he's gone. When I said you've got no Irish blood, it was checkmate. You know, Jesus was born in a stable doesn't make him a horse. Well, he didn't understand that analogy. You know, Jesus was born in a stable, but, you know, just because he was born in a stable, a place where horses live or whatever, doesn't make him a horse. Just like a Pakistani man with Pakistani blood, he can be born in Ireland, but that doesn't make him an Irishman. Same, no, it is a very good analogy, but he, no, the pea brain doesn't understand it. I identify as a Kenyan, says Nobby. An Irishman that only eats halal, says Rooter. I know. You're John, you're right. I haven't watched Kyle Rock in probably a year. John says, Kyle Rock, I watch him. He even wobbles his head these days. I know. I remember he started like, you know, I'm in, well, how would he talk? Like he would say, I'm in New Delhi. Yeah, nah. Like the Indians say, nah. And he starts saying this, nah. Yeah, he thinks he's really he's trying so hard to be Indian. He can speak Hindi. He's like wobbles his head like an Indian. He says he's Indian, you know, he's trying so hard to be an Indian. You know. I like watching these videos I'm so glad that I live in Ireland. I'm like, oh God, this is just fantastic that I don't live in one of these Indian countries or one of the countries in the Middle East. So true. Yeah, Niall, you watch him closely now? Yeah, he does like the Indian now and wobbles his head too. And he wears like the Indian garb too. Carl was in Manchester. He got approached by the police trying to intimidate him because he was filming in live. Kyle Rock, is that who you're on about? The Indian New Zealand man. But he was kicked out of India too because Indians have like really based immigration policy. No, they're allowed strong immigration policies, but no, European countries are not. Like you're a guest in India and you're not allowed to attend any political protests as a guest in India, which I completely agree with them. Like foreigners shouldn't be meddling in their politics. And then he's married to some kind of his Indian wife, and she's kind of like one of the upper classes of India, and her father's like a politician, and they were at one of these protests. I don't know what side they're on, the pro-Muslim or I don't know if they're pro-Pakistan or pro-Indian, one of the two. I'm assuming they're like one of the pro-Muslim ones. And the government obviously didn't like it, and he was banned from India for a couple of years, and he kept saying to his viewers, I have no idea why I'm banned from India. They will not let me in. Then his father had to pull some kind of strings to get him back in to India. All right, everybody. Let's keep her that now. That's there now. Okay, so let me see here now. Apparently I've been sent something. Let me load my email here. I don't see anything. Maybe he sent it to me via... Oh, yeah, hold on.
Next man here needs absolutely no introduction.
Strange. He sent me another video, but it's all blurred. Don't know what that's about. Anyway, I'll message him afterwards. Be alright. Right, okay, look, let's get into tonight's show. Let's get into Aaron Brown's side. What? Alright, okay, you're chatting to somebody else in the live chat. Okay. Let's play a wee clip here. This one here. No, that button there is the one I want. Okay. Audio's on. Okay. The government makes it impossible for Irish Americans to get citizenship, but hands it out like confetti to foreigners.
It is truly wonderful to be able to say that over the past 2 decades, Ireland has become an increasingly diverse community. Ireland has welcomed people from many different countries and cultures, and as a nation, we have benefited enormously from the contribution they have made to our society.
You know, it is absolutely disgusting how the Irish diaspora can't get an Irish passport, but we hand them out like sweets at a shop to these Africans and these invaders coming into our country. People who are coming in here illegally, destroying passports, can claim amnesty and get blanket amnesty. Remember, Helen McEntee did that to hundreds of thousands of illegals in Ireland. So they are incentivizing illegals to come into Ireland. And when our own blood, our own flesh and blood in America, our Irish diaspora, who've got Irish blood, they can't get Irish passports. No, if we do need immigrants, right? This is the argument they always need. We need immigrants. Okay, bring the Irish immigrants. There's what, tens of millions of them all over the world. You know, that girl there, you can just tell by looking at her that she's Irish. You can tell by looking at her she's Irish. But if you've got Irish, this immigration should be based on blood, and particularly, you know, we should have a vetting process to only bring in the best people, youngsters who are willing to have children. You know what I mean? And I would make an exception for the South African Boers. Bring them on. If I had one people outside of the Irish race, I'd bring in them in a heartbeat. You can't get a better people than them. They're really they're like a hybrid Germanic people. Can you get any better, really? People asking for any political violence, you're going to time me out for that, right? Say it again, you're getting banned. Okay, look, let's keep her lit now, right? Let's keep her lit. How's my wee ones doing? My wee ones are doing fine, and my wife is doing fine as well. Absolutely great. Save the Boers, absolutely. Oh, speaking of the Boers, I'm hoping to bring on the boys from Orania this coming week. I have to email them back. I was speaking to them Friday and I haven't emailed them back. They're wanting to know what questions I'm going to ask them. You know what? Right now, they're asking me what questions to ask them. How many's in the live chat? Please let me know in the live chat or in the comment section. What questions should I ask them? Because, you know, all you together will be a lot better than just me. So in the live chat, please let me know what questions I should ask the boys of Orania in South Africa. The white only area they have now in South Africa, building their own community. Yeah, Aaron, you'd be so. Aaron says, "How much Irish ancestry would I need to be accepted in Ireland? I am English and Scottish too, but my parental line is almost entirely Irish, still more Irish than any Indian." Yeah, absolutely. Someone like yourself, I would accept you as an Irishman. You should be able to get your Irish passport. Like there was a story there recently, not so long ago, of a man in America, and he did like a DNA test, and he found out that he was like 100% Irish, and they gave him an Irish passport. So what is it here? Is it, to be Irish, is it by blood, or can anybody be Irish? I say it's by blood. Okay. We've got more videos here, right? It's by blood, absolutely, 100%. It's always by blood. Okay, well, let's play this wee clip here. This will annoy you, but it has to be done. This button here, I think I have to press. Okay. Tourism in Ireland has crashed. It really doesn't take a genius to figure out why. See, this is the thing. Irish Americans come to Ireland to see Irish people, to have an Irish experience, go to local cafes, go to local restaurants, go to local pubs, meet Irish people, have the Irish experience. No, they don't come to Ireland to see Africans. If Americans want to see Africans, all they have to do is go to downtown Chicago. Yes, this is Ireland. There's an Irish flag there. These Africans are holding. This isn't downtown Chicago. And people wonder why tourism is on the decline massively. Well, like I said already, the Irish diaspora coming to Ireland want to see Irish people. They want to have the Irish experience. They want to experience Irish culture, not African culture. If they want to experience African culture, like I said already, they go to any major city in America. So share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there. Expose the complete open borders, mass immigration invasion into Ireland here. Let me know in the live chat what you think. What do you think Irishness is to you? Is it by blood? Is it by a bit of paper? Say if an African gets an Irish passport, are they Irish now? Please tell me. Look, it's great to see so many people in the live chat. Look, if you're new to the show, please subscribe. Share these videos with all your friends and family. That's the very least you can do. Support our work. Help us continue. Bring the fight to the tyranny coming to Ireland. So I suppose, a number of ways you can help our work is the very least you can do, and it costs you nothing to subscribe and share these videos on your Facebook, share them on WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Share it everywhere. That's the very least you can do because it costs you nothing. But if you want to take it a step further, you can join our political movement, Shield na HÉireann. We are Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement and the whole island of Ireland. And you can join our movement from anywhere in the world: Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. So my name is Niall McConnell. I'm the leader of Shield na HÉireann. And what do you get if you join as a member? You get this beautiful membership pack right here. You get this beautiful membership box here, Shield na HÉireann, and you'll get the membership badge, Shield na HÉireann 2025 membership badge. And you also will get the Who We Are booklet describing what we're all about. And then the Freedom Proclamation as well. You can hang that up on your wall. And the Irish flag will also be included in your membership pack and the membership card. All these things Ireland the membership pack. You can join from anywhere in the world. Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. Join as a member now by scrolling down below the video, clicking the link in the description, and join as a member now. Join our community and help us in the fight back against the invasion of Ireland. No, by joining as a member, you help us, hand out flags for free, banners, placards, signs, produce Ireland's only Irish nationalist newspaper in the whole island of Ireland, the Irish Patriot. Believe it or not, we do produce Ireland's only newspaper. I'm not exaggerating. There is no other paper, and we distribute that all over Ireland. We do live streams, we do podcasts, we do interviews. We're doing the best we can here, but we need your support. And I was mentioning there already, we handed thousands of flags actually for free to all these protests. We help them out as much as we can. We try to advise them as much as we can, because a lot of these protests, they're not politically experienced, but we've been to a lot of these things. This isn't our first rodeo, so we do a lot of work for these protests. And if you want to chip it to our flag fund, you can do so by chipping in below in the description. This is our flag fund ad here. We hand out flags, banners, placards for free. This is in Dublin here. Look at all them flags. This is us in RD, County Louth, handing out flags to the protest. This is in Bundoran. This is Dublin again with our signs. This is in Bundoran, yes. This is the website page you will click onto if you do click it, and this is in Dublin again. So while we hand out flags all for free, they make the protest look very professional. Optics are very, very important, and you see what's happening in England now. You're seeing protests happening everywhere, and it's all because of what's happening in Ireland. They're seeing what's happening in Ireland, and they're saying, you know what, we need to get our act together. So, it is having a good impact, and we are stopping a lot of these iPass centres with our protests. All right. Okay, look, let's keep her that here now, right? What else have we got in store for you here now? So this is coming in from Belfast. An African damages random people's cars. Remigration slices these problems. Let's have a listen in here. Is this the diversity is our strength they're always telling us about? Is this an engineer or a doctor? You tell me in the comment section.
Bring the police.
But we need these immigrants, don't we? We always need these people.
Emergency.
Hey, yo!
A police, please.
Dude!
Thank you.
But we're all the same, aren't we?
There's some guy on
We're all the same.
Belfast Holy Van's ripping off every car with mirrors like down the street.
Okay, right, slow down for me.
Sorry,
Okay.
yeah,
What's
okay.
What's the location?
It's Cromwell Road, like Holy Van's area.
Cromwell Road. How
Yeah,
fitting.
my flat looking out the window.
Okay,
So there you go. That was from Belfast there. So the north of Ireland is getting their diversity now. There's no need for African migrants coming into Ireland. They're only here because Ireland is the land of milk and honey. They're here to, cause destruction and take what they can. Our ancestors fought and died for this country. They didn't die for open borders, mass immigration. They didn't die for the Irish to become a minority. Within 10 years, that's the way things are going. If you continue the trajectory, that's what's happening here. People really need to wake up here to what's happening. What do you think? Did you see that video from Belfast there? It would really open your eyes, wouldn't it? Kieran Martin says, any crack? No crack, Kieran. Love the badge, says Catherine. Yeah, the badge, I'm very proud of the badge. I think it looks great. Because the chat's going so fast here. What did you say there? Doctor or engineer locked out of his cars. Really sucks. Ireland is so unaccommodating. I know. Okay. Someone said something interesting there. Yeah, MQ, you're making a good point there, right? I didn't pick up on that. You can't even describe the man. Red jumper, wears pants. Why not saying it's a black man? I know the first thing you should say, to describe this person, he's an African, he's black. No. They obviously liberals, complete progressive in the Holy Lands. It's not like a student accommodation area in Belfast, the Holy Lands. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But complete liberal. Well, they got their diversity, there's a strength there. Maybe they might waken up a bit now, but I doubt it. Yeah, she's a liberal. Of course she's a liberal. No, that lady made a good point there. Like, not describing the attacker as black. Like, it's just so deceitful and so dishonest. Okay, let's play another clip. Or play another... It's not a clip, it's interesting though. This one here, okay. This is an actual quote circulating in the Irish media today. The reality is that even as Ireland has suffered at the hands of the British for several centuries, Ireland in this century has not yet come to terms with its own whiteness and white privilege. Can you imagine coming into a country as a guest, particularly Ireland, and lecturing the Irish people about white privilege? Not wanting your country invaded, darling, is not white privilege. It's or just wanting a sovereign country isn't wanting privilege. It's called survival. These people make me sick. The sense of entitlement coming into our country. Ireland has been colonised for 800 years. What white privilege? Our ancestors had nothing. Didn't have a washer. You know what I mean? Half of our population were killed through food removal, and they're trying to lecture us about white privilege. This is a foreign ideology coming in from America, pushed by a certain group from the Middle East, from the Frankfurt School. That's who's pushing this. White privilege. Makes me sick. Okay. Okay, everybody, what's everyone saying in the live chat there? How's your weekend going? Riley McCartan says, it's horrible up north. We need people like you in Northern Ireland. You just need to stand up for yourself. Like, I'm a sheep farmer from Castlefin. Don't wait for someone to do something. Do it yourself. She first needs to be deported to Snobby. Can't disagree there. Yeah, you're right there. What is white privilege? Work hard and survive. You make a good point there. Absolutely. Yeah, Brenda Carthy says, they want to be white, but they are not, so they hate us and want what we have. Yeah, you're making too much sense there. You're making too much sense. Yeah, that's highly offensive and racist to say we have white privilege, to Sean Mack. They are trying to kill whiteness and Christianity, absolutely. Indoor plumbing privilege. I know. I lifted weights the first time in a couple of months. I normally would lift weights there. I feel, if you ever lifted weights, and you haven't lifted weights in a long time, your body goes into shock. So I trying to get back lifting weights 2 or 3 times a week here. I used to be lift weights once or twice a week, just keep at it. But last couple of months I've been bad, but I got back at it today. I've been fasting better too. Like, ideally I want to just fast eat once a day, 1 meal a day. OMAD. Get back to OMAD again. Let me know what you eat. What you eat for your dinner today? Sunday dinner, roast or what? Lamb roast. It's important, particularly for young men and women, to eat healthy and look after your body, because we've got to be strong and mentally astute for what's coming down the line. I can't repeat that, Sean Mack. Who was the lady from Roscommon giving the speech yesterday? Danica Donlan. She's a good woman. She organised a protest in Roscommon. I do powerlifting. Oh, I'm not at that level yet now, Nobby. I've just on free weights at the house. The only weight I lift is a cup of tea, says Brenda. All right. So look, if you want to support our work, you can do so by joining our political movement, Shield na HÉireann, Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement in the whole island of Ireland. My name is Niall McConnell, leader of Shield na HÉireann, and you can join from anywhere in the world: Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. And what do you get if you join as a member? You will get this beautiful membership pack here. So this is the welcome box you will get if you join as a member. You also get this beautiful membership badge. You get the Who We Are booklet. You will also get the framed proclamation, and you will get the Irish flag. All these things come part of the membership pack and the membership card. You can join from anywhere in the world: Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. Join our movement now by scrolling down below the video in the description, or clicking the link in the bio to join as a member now. Support our work. Support Irish nationalism. Let me go to the live chat to see what everybody's saying here. Love me spuds. I love spuds too, hey, but they're not great, hey, for keeping off weight. Is you eat a spud and you put on a bit of stone. You put on a bit of stone of weight. I love spuds too, but it is just. No, I didn't get tickets for the All Ireland. Great speakers yesterday, absolutely. Track them. Farming is the gym. Yeah, no, I know. That's true. But sometimes I need a little bit extra. I'm just used to it. I've been doing it nearly my whole adult life. Joe Gal says, new interface and video graphics look very professional. Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, see, we're making a lot of effort here to make audio sound better, with all the overlays and graphics to make things look a bit better. Niall, I bought some of your beef today, I bought some of your beef and pork online. It's lovely. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the butcher box or our shop too. Like, I should really post that more often. Is our online shop. Let me see here now. So let me see here now. I'll go to the shop link. If it'll load, it's frozen at the minute. Refresh the page. Spuds kept her ancestors strong. I had roast Irish beef, good man. So this is our wrong button, that one or no. This is our shop here. You can scroll down below the description and you can get all sorts of wonderful things in our shop. Books, badges, flags, handbook for the new Fenian is a book we wrote ourselves. Prayers of the Gael is a book about it's the wee booklet of prayers or our kind of speak our Irish ancestors said. Going back hundreds and hundreds of years. In Irish and English. Our Martyrs book is a book on what our ancestors went through during the penal laws, penal times, and the Dewey Reams Bible, leatherback and paperback, Irish language books, the Irish Patriot newspaper, and Irish history books, and also the butcher box as well. So beef, lamb, and pork boxes delivered to your front door. Now, if you want your butcher box delivered this coming week, you need to get your orders in by early tomorrow morning. Like, I have to call the butcher and put my orders in tomorrow morning, so make sure you get your orders in before that, ideally tonight. So if you want to order a butcher box, I don't even think wait until after the show. I'll put the the link to the shop and to the description, all right? And you can just check out our shop there. No, by supporting our work, by ordering a butcher box, it supports our work too, right? Frank Harrington says, my who, Niall, you're playing a blinder chair, Connell Abu, absolutely. Can you get me a pig's head? Absolutely, can indeed. I'm sure that's not a problem. Have you ever ordered off us before? We have very few beef in our shops. Well, you know where to go. Donegal's finest beef here. Finest beef in the world, delivered to your front door. A lot of farmers are selling butcher boxes. That's good. So what? But this is for Ireland, UK only. So Ireland and England, Scotland, and Wales. So Ireland, North and South, England, Scotland, Wales. Okay, everybody, look, that's it for me tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Support our work by becoming a member. Chip into our flag fund. And if you want to get a butcher box, links will be in the description. So I'll see you all again Tuesday. God bless you all. Aaron go bragh.